guys, it's your girl Victoria back to you with another review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 12, Episode 9. So we get the little snippets starting off the episode. We got Zell working out with Carly. He tells her that he's going to be a dad. He's going to have a baby mama reveal, invites her to the baby mama reveal. She says she's going to come, obviously, asking who's going to be there. And it don't matter who's going to be there because she's going to be there anyway. So then we get to Scrappy. He's having lunch with Imani, talking about, how Imani's talking about, how her and her mom not really getting along because, the mom trying to give her a curfew and whatnot. So I guess they're gonna have a conversation later on in the episode. Okay, parenting life, not one on one, because I don't know what Scrappy, no shade, but they ain't no parenting one on one, but pretty much life with a kid, teenage kid, whatever. Then we have Shekinah and Jessica. They go farming. I'm trying to understand what the hell Jessica's wearing. I'm like, so this is what we're gonna wear to go farming, Jessica? I mean, she's very in her own lane, but I'm just kind of like, the outfit, the dress, or whatever that is, it was cute, but just not for that occasion, But Jessica gonna do what she wanna do. Jessica's gonna be Jessica. So as they're talking, Jessica is still being Jessica, and she wanted to let us know that she's a fast learner, and she learned how to sell cock within 2 hours, making the farmer uncomfortable. He had to leave. He came back with a chicken like that was going to help the situation. No, Jessica was telling us in the confessional, I didn't say I was gonna, suck your cock. Jessica, obviously you know what you be doing, but at the same time, homeboy, why are we, look, a lot of people be using vulgar language, unfortunately we are at a, place and time in this culture, whatever you want to call it, where stuff like this shouldn't faze us anymore, especially you, sir, at your grown age. But then again, you are a farmer. I don't know what you have been exposed to. I don't know how much they offer to pay you for them to come on this, on your farm, your ranch, or whatever, to do this scene and whatnot. But this shouldn't faze you, sir. I don't know if you don't got nothing going on in your situation, but this shouldn't faze you to the point where you had to, leave because you looked uncomfortable. I don't know if they told you to walk away for, the dramatics, but it seemed like it wasn't the producers telling you to walk away, but you felt like you needed to walk away. Grow up, okay? So then we move on to, I understand it may not be inappropriate, but grow up. So then we move on to Saucy. He's in Baltimore to perform for Pride. So I'm just keep looking at him like, okay, he booked and busy. That's good for him. So he performs. His mom is there. Dee is there too. I guess there was a fight that happened in the crowd and it caused somebody to spray some mace. So, it affected, multiple people, caused like a whole crowd stampede. And obviously Saucy was trying to make sure his mom was okay. So then it goes to commercial for dramatic effect, comes back from commercial for dramatic effect. And the next morning, Saucy's FaceTiming his mom, making sure she's okay, and asks her if she can come to a safe haven with him. She agrees. Okay, cool. Moving right along, because this episode wasn't much. We have Jock. He's doing a father event. The men of the show, they come and show up. They show out for him, which was pretty much Kirk, Mendeecees, Chaotic, Scrappy. So that's who we really saw having conversations. So, of course, they're gossiping what they got going on. We talking first about Kirk, what he got going on. Well, mainly about what he got going on. But, of course, he can't be the only one in the doghouse or whatever the case may be, looking like he's the only one doing something. So he's telling everybody, specifically Mendeecees, like, oh, your name was brought up too because you was at her bar. So Mendeecees said, at first he didn't know who she was, but when he found out it was Kirk's baby mama, that's when, he left and he never came back to the bar. But I don't know. I could have sworn Jasmine said he's been there a couple of times. So maybe a couple of times before he found out who she was. But how you not know who she was? Sir, don't play. Don't play like you don't know. Yandy knew who she was, so I'm pretty sure you knew. Like, y'all watch the show. Let's not pretend like you were just oblivious to what's going on. Look, you didn't just get out of jail yesterday, sir. And even if you was in jail, you probably still knew. Like, sir, Mendeecees, please, Mendeecees, we don't have time for lying, okay? We know, you know, she knew, everybody know that you knew who the hell she was, okay? And you wanted to be at the bar. Listen, if you want to go to the bar, that's fine, but let's not pretend like we don't know whose bar it is, okay? So then, We got Chaotic making jokes about Mendeecees being at the bar, and then they noticed that Mendeecees don't got his ring on, so he said he lost it. Tried to tell us in the confessional he lost it. But sir, I don't believe a lick of what you saying. Look, I mean, men they do be losing rings, but sir, as big as your ring was, like I'm not just gonna believe oh you lost. That's if that's real, that's a lot of merchandise in one item. So that's not something I feel like would be misplaced easily like that. But then again, maybe in his case it is, but I'm not believing that he lost the ring. You know, he put it somewhere, he hiding it until him and Yandy can come back on one accord, and he gonna put it right back on. Unless you're gonna buy him a duplicate, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure for something of that piece, if it's real, they got some, insurance on there, hopefully. And did you tell your wife that you lost it? If you really did lose it, probably not. Anyway, we then move on to Saucy and his mom. They go to the safe haven. Saucy tells his story, and the other people tell the story. So I feel like someone who really would want to go and understand, people's struggles of coming out and having to be kicked out from their family's home and finding a safe haven. It could be eye opening for them, and I don't know the word to use, insightful. But in the case of Saucy's mom, yeah, I don't get that vibe from her at all. I feel like she's just doing what she got to do so she can get extra experience to put in her book, but it's not like she's doing it to necessarily learn and understand. I feel like she's just doing it so she can have an extra layer of fake insightfulness in her book. But what do I know? But I'm just kind of like, girl, I'm not like you not giving me no type of energy that like you really wanted to be there. You really wanted to hear their stories. You really wanted to understand. You just giving me like, okay, this is something I can say, hey, I'm being a good mom. I'm here. I came to the safe haven with my son to show how much I support him and the community. But in actuality, your body language, facial expressions, and just the way you talk and stuff, it doesn't give me that you really support your son in the community. But what do I know? I don't know nothing at all. So then we move on to Jog. I guess the blogs were talking. I guess they caught him holding hands or being very up close and personal with someone that he used to work with, his former employee. Kendra asking for a divorce. So we get this scene of him sitting in the house, Kendra walking in the house looking she's mad as hell, cursing up a storm, saying how it was inappropriate. He said it wasn't what it looked like. I guess former employee chick, she couldn't get into the event that he was hosting or whatever the case may be. And when she finally came in, because, I guess he allowed them to let her in, she walked all up on him and it was all up close and personal. And, he even admitted in the confessional that, that probably wasn't the best thing to do. And he needs to, do better or whatnot. And Kendra was like, well, maybe I should get the divorce. And I'm just like, so did you lie about wanting to get... Look, y'all gonna do whatever y'all want to do, okay? Y'all want to stay, that's fine. Y'all don't want to stay, that's fine. But let's not keep lying to us. Don't stop with the lying. Talking about, I gotta think if I want to get... You're not getting no divorce. And that's fine. We're not with them, you are. So if you want to keep, being out in these streets and... he have all this, evidence all of, they practically inches from each other's faces by the kiss, that's on you. Like, what am I supposed to say? All I'm saying is stop trying to pretend like you about to leave somebody when you're really not about to leave nobody, okay? Because the evidence, this is like, I don't know how long ago, but we see the blogs and stuff. We see y'all still together. I don't really see, unless if it's on the Shade Room, which I'm a few days behind on. But, they see. So, whatever you say, Kendra. We then move on to Scrappy. He meets up with Erica Dixon and Imani, I guess, to talk about parenting Imani, because, she's currently living with Scrappy because Imani and her mom had an argument or whatnot. Imani got a boyfriend. She's hanging out at her boyfriend's house more often, not really focused on school, and her grades are dropping. So Erica is expressing, she doesn't know if it's maybe Imani's being affected by, hearing her parents on the blogs, but her and Scrappy are not dating. Scrappy's looking at her crazy and telling us in the confessional that he thought they were dating. And I'm like, well, did you guys ever communicate that? Just because y'all went on dates and on vacations and trips together and, may possibly have not had sexual relations, come on. doesn't mean that automatically means you're dating. Y'all went on dates and stuff, yes, but unless y'all verbalized and confirmed like mutually that y'all dating, y'all just having a good time, okay? Because spinning the block is something that is common in baby mama, baby daddy situations, okay? So they're not dating per Erica. Scrappy, I guess, is accepting the fact that they're not dating. And because Monty's grades drop, Erica's just like, okay, well, you gonna get your car taken temporarily, and I think she said the phone too. So Monty gets emotional. She cries, saying, that's her livelihood. She don't say this word for word. I'm just paraphrasing. That's her livelihood, and how you gonna take her car away, and that's like messed up and whatnot. And I get it. I understand, being a kid, getting a little bit of tough love. But at the same time, look, if your name not on the title and stuff, and if they're paying for it, and your grade's not up to par, if she takes it temporarily, look, you know what you got to do to get it back. My thing is, y'all kids, because I was one, and technically I'm still my parents' kid, even though I'm not a kid. Listen, you know what to do in order to keep your parents off your back, okay? So let's try to make sure we keep our T's crossed, our I's dotted, so that way they can leave us the hell alone. Love you guys so much, love my parents so much, but sometimes they just do the most, especially with strict Haitian parents on my end. They just be doing the most a lot of the time. So what do? You make sure you just be the best child you can be for them, so they can get off your back. Are they really gonna get off your back? Sometimes no, but they will be on your back less than if your grades were dropping. So Amani, clearly your mama just wants you to be making good grades because you want to become a lawyer and whatnot. Scrappy really wants you to become a lawyer so you can lawyer him, so you don't have to pay money for it. Erica just wants you to succeed. Scrappy wants you to succeed too, but low key for his benefit, low key. So just make sure your grade up, girl, so you can get your car back, so you can go to your boyfriend's house, do what you got to do. As long as you keeping up your end of the bargain, it seems like your parents gonna, be cool with what you do, whatever you do. I don't know what your curfew is, but I'm sure it wasn't like a curfew like mine's. So just get them grades up, okay? So then we move on to the baby mama reveal thing, okay? The party. So Kendra and Bambi shows up together. Jessica's immediately telling Kendra to divorce Jog. She kind of just like, she knew the man she married, so it is what it is. Zell tries to take Kendra away because Jessica wouldn't let up on that she needed to divorce Jog. Jessica, I mean, good advice, I guess, but she already knew what the situation was before she married him, so she can't really be too mad. Like, you knew the type of man you married, so are you up? Like, girl, these threats of divorce ain't nobody believing them, okay? I don't even think even you believe it. So Jessica, please save your breath. Zell takes Kendra to the side to talk a little bit, but after their little talk, they get back on track and party for the gender baby mama reveal. So all of a sudden we see ambulance, and then it goes to commercial for dramatic effect, comes back from commercial for dramatic effect, and we see that the ambulance came to pick up Chaotic because Chaotic passed out in the bathroom. So Zell's just glad it wasn't his baby mama and that it was Chaotic. Chaotic is saying that maybe he was taken away on the ambulance for a reason because, we got Bambi looking good. Like, look, anybody finna give you no ass. So find someone else, okay? But hopefully he's okay because he said he has high blood pressure, I believe. So get that in check, take your medication, make sure your health is on the up and up, and come on, like, y'all know what y'all will be wrong with y'all. We need to do better. All of us, myself included. So then we get to Zell talking about his party is lit because things are happening, and I'm just like, what type of lit we talking about? Because we can have a lit party without all these shenanigans happening, but maybe for the reputation of love and hip hop, if it ain't drama going on, it ain't a lit party or shindig. So whatever. So then we get to the reveal, and Sierra says she knows the girl because I guess Brianna be coming to her shop, and she's telling people like, they're not, hopefully Zell don't be playing her because her and her family have nothing to play with. Everybody says the same thing about their family. I feel like everybody says, don't mess with me and mine because okay, some families really bad about it, but other times I'm just like, y'all say, everybody be saying the same damn thing. All y'all can't be saying, be telling the truth. Okay. All y'all can't be telling the truth. So if you say so, but most of the time, it be false. okay, it really be false, but whatever y'all say. So then after that, we have Carly talking about, oh, we'll see if it's his. And Carly, please, like, let's not even go there. But it looks like Sierra agreed. Was it Sierra? Somebody agreed with her, low key. And then we have Carly talking with Sierra and Zell saying, Bambi, I think she says, like, owe her money because there was a situation where her and Bambi were coming in separate cars to, I guess, her community, and it's like a gated community or for the parking lot, parking or something. So Carly went through, and I guess Bambi tried to go after her, but I guess the little lever thing closed on her car, and Bambi just like ran through it anyway. So Carly ended up having to pay for that. So I guess she had some beef with her about that. I'm like, so this is the first time you're bringing it up? Was this recent? Because I thought y'all was beefing. So what are we talking about? I'm like, you just trying to find something to create drama because the producers probably told you to. So then that's when Zell was like, oh, you got a problem with Bambi? Well, she right here. Let's get it resolved. So he calls Bambi over. And, she brings that up. Bambi's looking at her like, are you serious right now? Like, we're really going to talk about that? Because that's probably the first time she's hearing that Carly had a problem with it because, Carly waits until the randomest times to be bringing up her situations with people. So then Carly also brings up, oh, you trying to F my man or my former man, Kai, because now you're doing business with him and he told me that you tried to F him or whatever, y'all effed. And, Bambi's just like, why are you lying? Bambi does her signature, trying to do her little bitch slap move, She tried to do it with Mama D. And now I guess she tried to do it with Carl. I'm just like, baby, this fake type of slap, this not doing nothing. But, whatever, let you do. Okay. Bambi. Because if you really trying to bitch slap someone, you moving way too slow to do it. Not saying you should hit Carly, not promoting violence, not instigating. But I'm just saying, if you if you wanna, you don't be acting like this and then pause. Like, if you really try, baby, you can sneak in. You Bambi. They don't call you Bambi for nothing, if you, okay. But it goes commercial for dramatic effect. Comes back from commercial for dramatic effect, and they got a little tussle going on. Bambi threw her phone at Carly. Carly trying to act unbothered and whatnot. But it's like, Carly, you just see that your damage has been done and you did your part, so you're just calm because you already know that's like an extra cha-ching in the bank for you. So we then have Sierra and Shekinah trying to talk to Carly and Zell, and Jessica trying to talk to Bambi. And pretty much Shekinah was like, she not effing that man. You just saying that because even Kai got dealings with me and I'm not trying to F him. Like, he tried to F me. So it's just like, Carly knows she lying. Carly knows she's being dramatic. But she's doing it for the check. Let her get her check at this point, guys. Because look, this has been 12 seasons of her doing this. Like, we're not really fazed by it anymore. We just roll our eyes at this point. Or at least I do. So just let her do what she got to do to get her check. But nobody believe her. What Carly done said in regards to Bambi and Kai messing around. And Carly and, Sierra end up leaving. Sierra thought, like, looked like she about to have a anxiety or panic attack. And I'm just like, it's not even really involving you. So what you getting like anxious about? Anyway, and then we have Zell and Bambi and Jessica talking. Shekinah went back to them saying, oh, I told her that it's not true and whatnot. Nobody believes it, Shekinah. You don't gotta say that you did that because we already knew what it was. And then that's where the episode ended. And I'm just like, okay, this episode wasn't much. The fact that it's almost 20 minutes, I'm surprised. I thought it was gonna be 10 minutes to be honest, but it really wasn't much. All I gotta say is Carly gonna be Carly. Kendra gonna stay with Jock. Mendeecees gonna stay with Yandy. And congratulations to Zell and Brianna. And I don't trust Saucy Santana's mom. So, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you laughed at least once, please subscribe if you didn't laugh. This episode wasn't much, so I'm not surprised if you didn't laugh. But please come back next week. So hopefully next episode look like it's gonna be a little good, but they always be reeling us in with the previews for the next week, and then it just be trash. But come back next week. Hopefully it's a good episode. So then that way, I can make you laugh. You can subscribe then, okay? Please. Comment down below what you thought about this episode. Be easy, breezy, love it, squeezy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.